Hello everybody, good morning. It is currently 2 p.m. I woke up maybe 2 minutes ago, something like that. Welcome to the podcast. Woo, podcast. Just me though, it's just me. So I guess it's more of a ramble than anything else. So yeah, here it is, just me. So I got a few things I was wanting to talk about, so I'll go ahead and get them out of the way here. So first off, as many of you may have noticed, I've been meaning to make an update video and I just simply haven't had the time. Let's plays at the moment are kind of out of the question. I don't simply have the time to sit down and attempt to record something on my own, let alone with somebody in the squad. So I guess on the subject of the squad, besides Eric, also known as Mr.Helix, for the most part, no one's been available. People have been AFK for a long time. I'm just assuming that everyone's busy. Communication's been kind of piss poor here lately. Like, no one's really fucking saying anything. So it's all speculation at this point, but my speculation is that everyone's simply busy with real life things and simply doesn't have the time to come in and hang out. So the Let's Plays from not the Let's Plays, but live streams in the past week or so have just been me and Helix. Simply, god damn, I'm even tired. I should not be tired. It's fucking 2 p.m. Anywho, at this point, somebody is hitting something somewhere. I'm just gonna assume that no one's knocking at my door and leave it at that. But anywho, yeah, so we are moving, at least for the time being, to a live stream only thing for a little while until I figure something out, or until at least one member of the squad becomes readily available. So on top, speaking of being readily available, Heart Gold Soul Silver is on hiatus, not of my own volition. I really wanted to keep recording that, but Carter has simply been unavailable. He's going to acting school, so good for him. I'm really glad that he's actually gonna be going to college for the thing he wanted to do, because not many people get that opportunity. So good for him. Top of that, I think that's about all I had to say about the channel. Oh right, tournament. I'm working on putting together the rest of the tournament. Things are about ready. It's just the simple fact that editing some of those things takes a long while. I mean, especially for these tournament battles, because I've been doing a lot with them and trying to make them extra special. I'm still considering doing some non-Let's Play content here pretty soon. The problem is that also requires me to sit down and write a script and get things together. I'm also a pretty bad writer, so I'm not even sure how well these things would turn out. Like, I've been wanting to do kind of, not necessarily like a review, but something along those lines. So I'm just gonna take a moment here. Oh, yeah, great. Can't stop fucking yawning. I'm gonna take a moment here to talk about a a game I like here quite a bit. I've been playing a lot of Destiny 2. Let me tell you, that game, oh my god. So, I played the first Destiny pretty regularly, I guess. I'd play it whenever, like, new DLC would come out, but I really wouldn't, like, sit there and grind. And not the case in this way. Pretty much any spare time I have that isn't devoted to working on something for the channel has been Destiny 2. Jesus. In fact, I've been trying to integrate both of them together. The whole building is shaking right now. I think they're doing like construction work outside of here, and it sounds terrifying. Like the whole house is shaking. It's probably fine. But anywho, besides the point. Sorry, I got distracted by the sound of my home exploding. But anyways, I've got 3 characters, all at just about a max light. They're either at 300 or about to pass 300. Weirdly enough, originally my least favorite class, my hunter, ended up being like my strongest character. God fucking yeah. Stop yawning. But no, okay. So he ended up being like my strongest character I've got, right? Which I'm a little shocked. I mean, it's always been RNG based for the most part. But I'm very I was very annoyed at first because normally I played my Warlock. Warlock was always my main class, and I think he's still my main character. I just haven't picked him up in a while. I will admit I have been having a lot of fun playing as a hunter. I didn't really like them a lot in the first Destiny, but the armor sets in this one are really cool. They're doing a lot of Iron Banner lately. I was planning on doing more Iron Banner here pretty soon, on the channel anyways. I guess we can go ahead and get to this subject while I'm talking about Destiny. The fact that I feel that I've been uploading a lot of content no one cares about. Destiny 2 being a prime example. While I love that game and I love playing it and I want to share it with people, no one wants to watch it. It's had some of the lowest view counts of any Let's Play I've done on the channel so far. Speaking of which, viewership has dropped quite a bit, and I try to change up the games that I've been playing and not just doing Pokemon all the time, because who wants to do that? And it seems to have worked negatively against me, which I was not expecting at all, because it didn't really make sense to me. No, I have legitimately noticed viewership dropping since I started doing other Let's Play series. I said, like, okay, like for example, I picked up Kingdom Hearts 2, which I think if this goes out the same day that this podcast goes out, will be going out later today. But besides the point, because I always get distracted with the fucking things that I say. I started playing Kingdom Hearts, so again, a series I ended up doing solo because just no one was available. Which is, it's a little upsetting, I guess. I will fully admit that I'm just simply not very good at doing Let's Plays entirely on my own. I like having someone to bounce off of. It's easier, it's nicer, and it's like the only like social communication I really get outside of work, and I don't really count work because I hate everyone. It's like, I don't know, I have a lot of trouble socializing. I guess I'm sure some of you can identify with me, at least to that degree. Where it's like, I can't I just can't talk to other people, and I realize that more and more as time goes on. Like, I'm getting worse at it. I used to be pretty good at talking to people, you know, and it's like I responded to somebody's message on DeviantArt the other day, and they explained this thing to me about their character, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. And that's really about all I had to say about it. But when I went to type out a message, I was just like, that's neat. No shit. That's all I had to say. I don't have anything good to actually let them know. I was like, oh fuck, I just gotta not respond because I don't know what else to say to her. I felt real bad about that, but it's like, you know, and I don't like DM anybody anymore. I'm like, oh hey Moon, how's it been? Fuck, that's as far as I can get because I forgot how to talk to people. And there's something I gotta work on. I really don't know what to do to improve that way. Maybe I should just meet some new people and like have new conversations. I've been talking. Actually, it's been a while. It's been like almost a week or two, but I was talking with the guys from the Dream Team that you may have or may have not met. They were on They are the Destiny 2 crew. It was really fun to say Destiny 2 crew. But it includes like Texan and like those guys. We haven't done like a proper roll call or anything like that, and I'm not sure that they're entirely into the fact that I've been uploading or broadcasting them on YouTube. We'll get around to that in a while. I guess back on the subject of the channel. So one of the games that no one has been watching, but I have been a big fan of recording, was Pokemon Academy Life. Me and Helix's Let's Play of that has been so much fun. It's so dumb and silly, and I love doing it. And I hope that you guys find it in your heart to support that series, because I really want to keep doing it. But if you don't want to watch it, then that's fine. And you have that right to be like, nah. But I guess, okay, you know, this is also kind of in that degree. You may have noticed that the key to having your community grow or having your channel grow is that you collaborate with other YouTubers, and I have exactly no idea how to collaborate with anyone, and that doesn't mean that I don't want to or don't know how to. I don't know how to get a hold of any other like Pokemon YouTubers or like anything like that. I don't know where to go. I've been wanting to do a 3DS series with somebody, but I can't do it on my own. Cause fuck, I've been wanting to do like a crossover series with somebody over Pokemon Moon. Mostly because I have nothing left to say about Pokemon Moon besides it's not that great. It's got echoes of Diamond and Pearl, and it's not a good thing. You shouldn't paste your fucking story like that. Shout out to Tamashi though. Go check out her. She has a 1-hour documentary on why Diamond and Pearl is shit, and I 100% agree with her. It's like every point I've ever mentioned about Diamond and Pearl is fucking in that thing, and it's great. And I'm glad to know I'm not the only person who thinks Diamond and Pearl is the worst game in the series. On top of that, yeah, just collaboration has been kind of an issue. And I guess you can consider me doing things with the squad as a collaboration. But the squad doesn't exist. no one else does Let's Plays. Helix keeps talking about doing a series, but doesn't actually work on it. Toasty does some live action skits, but that's not something I can help or participate in because he lives in Canada and I'm here in fucking buttfuck Indiana. I hate this state. I hate a lot of things though, really. So, on the subject of hate, oh boy, there was supposed to be a podcast that was supposed to come out weeks ago. It was bad. It was really bad. It was me, Helix, and Toasty. And we just sat down and started talking, but we didn't necessarily have a subject to talk about. And it was very negative, I would say, and sad and depressing. And I decided against, I still have the footage, but I decided against uploading it because I felt terrible. Felt terrible about the whole goddamn thing. Yeah, I was like, man, I just really don't want to upload this. I don't want to make anybody sad today. And actually, I think we made Toasty like mad or sad. I don't know. He got like upset at both of us for being so negative, and I was like, I guess we can get on this subject. The difference in between realism and pessimism. I consider myself a realist. I think that I'm being realistic about my spot in life and what I'm able to do, what other people are able to do, in the state of the world, really. Sure, you can say something and it might not be what you want to hear, but that doesn't mean it's pessimism. I feel like to a degree, at least, like I think positivity is good. I think you should hope for the best, but sometimes if you're being realistic with yourself, you know that the best is not even an option. I mean, just look at the fucking world we live in right now. What a shit show. All these... First off, the Earth's trying to fucking kill us right now, and I can't really blame it. They're like, you're fucking up my planet. And then they sent hurricanes and all sorts of shit. Poor fucking Puerto Rico, man. Puerto Rico needs a lot of help right now. And something about the president like owing them like $40 million because of this failed golf course or something like that, and they have like $70 million in debt, which is terrible because most of it is fucking the president's fault in the first place. And I was like, man, this would be a really good time to go help those people out. And I don't mean throw paper towels at them and pretend like it's a fucking game, you prick. Ooh, whoa, where did that come from? That was who? Yeah. But no, so we got on the subject of like hope for the future and everything like that, and I was like, no, this whole world's probably gonna burn at some point. We're on the fuck. Is this what you wanted to hear on the gaming podcast? The fact that we're on the brink of fucking war with another country for... I swear to God, though, if we go to war over a fucking tweet, I'm gonna be pissed because I'm probably gonna have to fight in it if the draft gets enacted. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. I don't want to fight. I'm not a fighter. I won't do it. And I guess me and Hannah have talked about this before, where like on the subject of realism versus pessimism and all that shit. I've always tried to stay positive. Like my genuine like belief is that you should try to make other people happy, even though you're miserable. Like, I wouldn't say that I'm 100% miserable, but I'm pretty fucking miserable every goddamn day. And I feel like it's more important to, or at least like when you're online and shit like that, rather than spreading more hatred and sadness, you should strive to try to make somebody's day just a little bit better. Like, if I can make one person at least grin at something stupid I say, because I know I'm not like a fucking comedy genius, some shit like that, or even really worth watching for more than 3 minutes. If I can make somebody smile in those 3 minutes, man, they really fucking go nuts out there. If I can make somebody smile in those 3 minutes, then I've done some good today, you know. And that's my only real goal in life, is I just want to make other people happy, which I feel is part of why I do YouTube. I guess the other reason why I've kept up with the YouTube channel, at least right now, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up just because I kind of want to look at the channel here for a bit, and just get a good idea of what I'm talking about. But oh, there's a new trailer out for Dusk and Necrozma. Great. Anyways, I'm not gonna focus on that right now. I'm gonna keep talking about the channel. On the subject of what I was. These cats keep spatting out. On the subject of that is like, I'm not necessarily trying to be popular, but it's always been kind of a dream of mine to like be able to reach out to an audience and like have people want to talk to me. As dumb as that sounds. Honestly, originally I made YouTube as a way of socializing with people. Like, I just wanted to be able to communicate with someone else besides my girlfriend, which is kind of weird. But I mean, I haven't been living with her for a long time now, and it's cringe. And it's not necessarily like a bad thing that I'm just with her all the time, but I like being able to speak to other people, you know. I like making new friends. Actually, YouTube has been more of an avenue for me to make friends than it has anything else. Really, before I started YouTube and got on here, it was actually before I knew the Wooper Squad. I really only had like 2 friends in the whole fucking world, which sounds really sad, but it's true. It has just been something, I suppose. It's been a journey. Like, I thought and actually have quit a few times while I was doing YouTube. Like, I feel the amount of time and the amount of videos I've made, I've perhaps put in too much time to a channel that hasn't really gotten anywhere. I mean, I know we're just now reaching 330, which is good. I'm real proud of that. I'm happy that we got here. I'm sure you've all heard the story of how I started originally, and actually, alright, I'll tell you what. If you haven't heard this story, or if you have heard the story, skip to like 10 minutes ahead, because I don't think I'll be spending more than 10 minutes on this. But anywho, these guys, what am I fucking talking about, dude? I'm still sleeping. So, back a long time ago, I was doing YouTube for the first time, because I had seen other people doing it. I was like, oh my god, they're so cool and funny, haha, I want to be funny too. Or I was like, I'm capable of being funny, so I should just try. And Jesus fucking Christ, they're going nuts out there. Very upsetting to me. But I started with a Soul Silver Let's Play that I was doing with my friend Brian at the time. I haven't really talked to him in a long time, so I guess we're not friends anymore. Make that one friend. But I just we started doing a Soul Silver Let's Play, and I had been doing it for like 2 or 3 weeks, and the inevitable happened, and I was watching a live stream with Nate and Dookie. Happened to pick the name Good Guy Wooper because I thought the meme was funny. And I was tweeting at them because I kind of wanted to see what they were going on about, and my Twitter blew up, and a bunch of people had started following me on Twitter, and like it was this whole big thing, and it was really funny. But that was almost 3-4 years ago, and in that time span, I would say the next 2 years that I was on YouTube, I amassed a pretty good number of followers. I think I didn't get as high as I am right now, but I got to like 280 something. What the fuck? I don't know what is going on out there. But anyways. It was about to... God, I'm sorry, this is just so distracting. Yeah, I was about like 280, something like that, and then I got to that point, and people had been going on about how like, and it sucked because people essentially were telling me that I didn't deserve anything I've done. I didn't earn any of that. They said it was all because of Nate and Dookie, and they were the only reason I got anywhere. I was like, that's not fair. They didn't make my videos. I was sitting here and I did that myself. I was like, you know, I worked really hard on this channel, and no one gives me any credit for it, which, I mean, you don't go on YouTube expecting to be popular, because statistically speaking, and again, like, this isn't the nihilist in me, this is the realist, statistically speaking, it's practically impossible to get into, like, Game Grumps numbers, or, like, anything like that. It's just not gonna happen. It's not heard of. And, it's upsetting, to say the least, like, just knowing that I'm never gonna get there, but at the same time, I don't think you should settle for where you are. Like, I think you should keep striving for better things, and that's kind of what I feel like I've been doing on the channel. And that's actually why I was thinking about moving away from Let's Plays, because maybe Let's Plays aren't my thing. Maybe I've been doing the wrong thing all this time, and who knows. But, my plan is to continue things at the current level of which we've been doing them right now, like just doing live streams and stuff like that. And I hope that one day we can get better, or we can have a big community with us. And it's more because communities are avenues for change, I guess. So, I don't like the Pokemon community on YouTube very much. I don't like where they are. I don't like what they've been doing. I don't like the general attitude, the almost fakeness that is taken over for the most part, especially after this whole monetization thing. I feel like everybody's either toned down or they've just changed their attitude entirely, and I'm not about that. The person that you see on camera is the same person that you would meet in real life. I'm exactly the same. I have about the same amount of social graces, and I talk the same way. It's not a show. I'm not like putting on any kind of face or anything like that. Although I would say that like here at home when I'm by myself and stuff like that, I'm a sadder person, I suppose. I don't really have too much going on with me in life, and I'm not necessarily smiling all the time, but I don't think anybody smiles all the time. It's not possible. You can't just fucking assume that you should be, or pretend like you're happy all the time. It's not being true to yourself, you know. And I think you're allowed to be sad, at least to a degree. I don't think you should be fucking depressed and drinking all the time, but You're allowed to be sad. And I wanted to talk about Nate and Dookie real quick. Their channel has finally stopped. The Nate and Dookie show, it's done, it's over. Nate left, and I'm not surprised necessarily. I kind of knew this was coming, especially with his pursuit in the music industry, which I wish the best of luck to him, but realistically, he's not going to get anywhere. That's not me bragging on him or having any hate for him or anything like that. It's just, you think the YouTube industry is hard. Being in the music industry is even harder. And from what it sounds like, he's just kind of done. He really is. He's just done. And he wants to pursue his music career, which kind of worries me about Dookie, because he barely posts on his own channel. Like, on his own anyways. And I feel like now that Nate's left, I don't know what Hunter's going to be doing, or if he's going to continue, or... Fuck, man. As dumb as this sounds. Hey, Hunter, you need a fucking Let's Play partner. Look me up, bruh. No, that's not... I hope Hunter keeps doing this thing, and I know I've had my share of qualms against Nate before on the channel, but I really do wish him the best, and I hope his music career works out for him for the better, and I just hope he made the right decision. But yeah, on lighter news, I'll tell you what. We're almost halfway through this. So I talked about that new trailer coming out, right? Let's go ahead. Let's watch it together, because I think I'm recording the screen, right? Let's watch this thing. Let's see. Oh, whoops. I don't need you talking to me, Pikachu. You're just not. Let's see. Strength and Necrozma. So they're showing off Duskmane, Dawnwings. Alright. So, again, it really does just look like they're doing their combo thing of, or that they did with Black and White 2, which is whatever, I guess, it's fine. There's a new pair of Z moves that have extra little crystals on the side, because that makes them different somehow. Oh, and then they turn. Alright, Searing Sun Rays. Oh, Jesus! Do you take them into Ultra Space? Oh, this is dumb. Oh, the animation's gonna take way too fucking long. Oh, so why do you have... Oh. Why do you have to take them into Ultra Space to do that? That seems like a little much. Alright, let's see, and then... What is this one? Menacing Moon Rays Maelstrom. Oh. Do you also throw it into Ultra Space? God, this Necrozma's weird. I don't necessarily like it, and I definitely won't be using it of my own volition at any point. Like, if I don't have to touch it, I won't. Let's see. Powered up Rotom Dex. Alright. Befriend Rotom to unlock new features. Oh, okay. Rotom Lotto. What does that mean? Oh, it helps you with encounters. Alright. Rotom. Oh, okay. So they're kind of bringing back they're bringing back that thing. Alright, that's fine. Rotom has Z powers. Wait, you can use Rotom in battle now? Oh, no. He just helps you. Get out of here, annotations. Oh. Well, that was incredibly uninteresting. So once again, Pokemon Company, what the fuck? See, it was around 34. Probably gotta remember that. Again, Pokemon Company, what the fuck, man? Your marketing for this game has been atrocious. You had one interesting trailer, and that's when you go to explore, like, Ultra Space, and everything else has just been abysmal at best. Like, I gotta tell you, we're going into that Let's Play. I don't like this game. I don't like anything about it. I want to hope that eventually something good's gonna come out of it, and I can just enjoy this game, but right now it's a solid no for me. We're still gonna do it because I'm kind of obligated to just play the game, but I don't think I'll be using any of the starters or anything like that, because who needs to train that lot again? Let's see, do I have anything else to wrap up on? Oh, I guess I'll share a story about Nate and Dookie, if that helps at all. Back a long time ago, when on the original channel there was a Let's Play of Pokemon I was doing with my friend Ron Raichu, who is around. He just stopped talking to me at some point. I don't really know why. He just left. I don't know. People get bored of me, I suppose. But anywho, this guy, we were doing a Let's Play of it. We got a comment one day saying if I just wanted to watch Nate and Dookie, I'd go watch that. Like, you know, that we were just copycats and we weren't doing anything original. And I was like, alright, my heart. And I was really sad. And, you know, eventually I got sad enough that I was like, I'm going to tweet this out to Nate and Dookie and see what they think. I was like, hey, some guy commented on my video and said I was just copying you guys, and I don't think that's true. And they actually went and watched my video, and they were like, fuck no, that wasn't, like, they like had my back on that, and I was frankly a little shocked. And it felt real good, and it made me feel really nice to know that, like, I wasn't crazy. I wasn't just doing what I am doing what everyone else does, if you want to be like that, I guess, as far as like Let's Plays. Because to be honest, there's enough Let's Plays out there. I don't need to keep trying, you know? We don't need another Let's Player, if anything. Which is why I was considering moving away from Let's Plays, at least for a little bit. But I really don't know what kind of content to do otherwise, so yeah, maybe like a docu-style type of thing, because I've always liked those. But anyways, we're about reaching time here, so you know, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off there. But yeah, there's your Nate and Dookie story for the week. Later today, there should be a stream going up for Kingdom Hearts 2, so if you guys want to come to that, then I will see you there. I want to thank you guys for watching this podcast. Keep it good, guys. Keep it good. Hopefully the Wooper Squad comes back at some point. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.